Welcome to the Nerd Nest, where the Kirkwood Eagle lands for the word on today's entertainment. My name is Logan Norfleet.
And my name is Josh Bailey.
Alrighty, let's fly right into today's topic, the cinema. Coming up, post-COVID upcoming blockbusters. But first, I want to know, what was the first movie you ever saw in theaters?
Oh, man, the first movie I saw in theaters. I haven't gone to a theater very often. I think if I sit down and think about it, I can only think of maybe like three or four. And that I can remember. I can only remember like three or four instances of actually going to a theater. Actually, make that five. I just remembered another one, and I think that's my first one, actually. So the first movie I can literally remember seeing in theaters was Cars 2. I was a kid.
Oof.
That was a mistake. But I was a kid, and I was with my grandpa, and he took me and my siblings to go see Cars 2 in theaters. And so yeah, that was the first movie I saw.
The first, yeah, okay. When I went to see Cars 2, it was actually a drive-in movie, my first ever and only drive-in movie, and it was a double feature. It was a
Ah.
double feature of suck, because first it was Cars 2 and then it was Green Lantern.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it
Man.
yuck. No, the first movie I was told that I saw in theaters was Polar Express, but I don't really remember that. The first movie
That would be an amazing movie to see in theaters.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie.
It
Just-
is, but
The
seeing it on
motion
big
capture
screen-
CGI is a little iffy, but the
Hey,
first
Tom Hanks is Tom Hanks,
yeah.
man.
The first movie I can like actually remember seeing in theaters might be Bolt or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of movies.
Like I said, I can only think of a few instances of times I've been to a theater.
Yeah.
Even recently, it's been a few years.
Yeah, I was really getting into movies in 2019, and then 2020 hit.
I'm a DVD guy. Like, I'll see the trailers, and it's like, I guess I always had the philosophy of, why would I pay like $7 or so plus the cost of food to go see it once when I can wait for it to come out on DVD, spend $20, and see it as many times as I want?
Oh yeah, tickets are like $11 now.
I kind of
at
had that.
Marcus.
I kind of had that philosophy, but there were a few like when I got older. I guess there was only really one movie. I went and saw the live action Lion King after it first came out, and that's the only movie that I personally really wanted to go see in theaters, and I pulled it off. The other times it was with my family that I went with them.
Yeah, it's why I like Marcus Theaters $5 Tuesdays, and then they also have $6 student Thursdays. So if
Oh,
you're a student,
really?
yeah, if you're
Wow.
a student, you get a discount on Thursdays. So yeah, 2019 I spent a lot of time going to the movies, and I was really excited. But then 2020 COVID hit, shut down everything, and we didn't get that many movies.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, the biggest movie we had in theater for so long was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
I've yet to see that movie, and
What?
I honestly don't want to see it.
Actually, I didn't see it in theaters, but I got it on DVD, and it's actually pretty good. I like it. It's very, very comical, and actually, I've seen articles on it too, and I can personally agree. It's one of the best, if not the best, video game to movie adaptations out there.
I don't know. Did you see Detective Pikachu? I thought that was okay.
It's definitely no Super Mario movie kind of thing, that's for sure.
But yeah, we had Sonic the Hedgehog, and then Wonder Woman 1984 came out later in the year.
Yep.
I think in like what, November, October?
I
Somewhere
think
around
so,
there.
I do believe.
It was later in the year. And then, but that was about when movie theaters actually started opening back up a little bit. I know Marcus Theaters is my movie theater area, and when they opened back up, they had very few new movies. It was basically just Sonic and Wonder Woman. So they were playing a bunch of old movies too. They had the one we went to see was Star Wars Episode 5, The
Ooh.
Empire Strikes Back.
That'd be
So
cool
yeah,
to see in
I got
theaters.
to see arguably the best Star Wars movie in theaters decades after its release. So
Yeah,
that
it was kind of
nice.
it was kind of cool. I saw a video of a theater reaction on YouTube from like 1980 something of the "I Am Your Father" scene, and it's like, imagine having that. Like, you can't have that again, but still seeing Star Wars on the big screen, that would be really, really cool.
And it wasn't just Star Wars. They were playing a bunch of classics. I think they were also playing Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, maybe even E.T.
Oh wow,
Or-
okay.
I don't know about E.T., but I think they were actually playing Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, okay. So plenty of Harrison Ford between Star Wars and Indiana Jones, that's for sure.
There's plenty of Harrison Ford. But yeah, so movie theaters are opening back up. I've actually been seeing a lot of ads for Marcus theaters, which is nice. I really hope theaters can make a comeback. That this hit them hard.
Yeah, it
And
really did.
There's
And
such a charm watching a movie in the theaters. I know it's really expensive now, but I much prefer going to the theater.
yeah, there's something about the theater experience. There's something about seeing it on the big screen, the audio being all around you and booming in
Yes.
the theater, and having there's something about it. Even no matter how pricey it gets, there's always something.
There's always even getting the overpriced concessions. There's a charm to that too.
There
that
is.
just kind of adds to it.
It's almost like a cultural thing. Like, we love the theater. It's just something we've grown up doing, and that's just something we like to go see. So yeah, the COVID shutdown, I think, really affected everybody with that.
Yeah, it's not that I think streaming services are bad, but I just always want there to be the option to go to the theater.
Yeah, there's something about it. Like, even like, you'll hear like clapping there was a lot of clapping when I went and saw The Lion King
Yes,
in the
when
live
I went
action.
to
There was a lot of
see-
clapping.
When I went to see Avengers Endgame,
Oh,
my
yes.
audience was the best. There was cheering everywhere. There was actually a group with us in the line,
Mm-hmm.
and we made a pact with them to like cheer, give a standing ovation to the last Stan Lee cameo, and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
really touching. And the theater was going wild. I was going wild. I love the Avengers. And
I wish that was
like-
one that I kind of wanted to see in theaters was Endgame, but I just never. I guess I didn't have the time and I didn't go. And I mean, that would have been. I've seen. With a lot of them, I've seen the theater reactions from Infinity War and Endgame, and it's like, man, if I was in those rooms, man.
Oh my gosh. And I actually almost got to see an exclusive viewing of Infinity War after a visit to Iowa City from Joe Russo.
What?
Yeah, Joe Russo actually came from the University of Iowa, and when Infinity War came around, he actually came back and did a little public interview thing, and I went with my brother and my dad.
Really?
And afterwards, they were actually letting people see a free showing of of Avengers Infinity War. But it was going to be at like 11. But people who paid or got like early access or something got to see an 8 o'clock showing, possibly with Joe Russo. I can't confirm that. But we didn't get that. We got the 11 o'clock one.
Mm-hmm.
But we were just walking around afterwards, and somebody said, "Hey, this theater's not full. You guys want to come in?" And we almost did, but it was a school night, and my dad took us away.
Oh, come on.
yeah,
The Avengers are better than school, right? Come on.
Much better. But anyways, so now the theaters have gotten back in, and we're getting a bunch of new movies this year, which is so nice, despite a bunch of pushbacks or push forwards, I guess.
Yeah, the delays and moving around, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be a lot of good movies that we have out.
Yeah, and doing a quick Google search, you see a lot of movies this year are going to be fan service hype movies. So some of the original ones that I'm a little excited to see are like Nobody, which is out now.
Mm-hmm.
It very John Wick style kind of movie, seemingly, with Bob Odenkirk, which was an odd choice, I think. It's kind of weird. He seems a little old.
I haven't heard of that movie, actually, so I can't really... I don't even think I've seen a trailer for that one. That movie doesn't sound very familiar to me.
I was interested in it just because it looked a lot like John Wick.
Very action-packed,
Yeah.
kind of.
Well, there's going to be Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds.
Yes,
I saw
the
trailers for
trailer.
that a while ago, and I was honestly wondering what happened to that movie.
Yeah, me too.
It just kind of disappeared for a while.
Yeah, and it looks very interesting. Very kind of... I almost get like a Truman Show kind of vibe from
kinda.
that. Kind of like a vibe from the Truman Show. He's kind of stuck in the game, and he's trying to change it.
Kinda.
Or even like a Wreck-It Ralph
And
kind of thing as well.
That's coming out on August 13th, which is actually going to be a birthday present, sort of, for my brother.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Raya and the Last Dragon, out now. It's in theaters and on Disney+.
Yeah.
I don't know about that movie. I don't know.
Have you seen it?
Nope.
I haven't either.
I'll see if I see it.
I mean, I've got Disney Plus, but I don't know if I want to use my Premier access on that. I might save that for Black Widow.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend $40 on a movie I'm not even sure about.
Yeah.
Pixar's movie this year called Luca.
Yeah.
I'm also not sure about that one. I mean, I don't know anything about it. I haven't seen a trailer or anything.
They actually just released an official trailer yesterday. Actually.
Oh, really?
I didn't see it, but I seen all over social media that they had just released an official trailer for Luca yesterday.
Yeah,
So,
I literally just looked up movies and I saw pictures of Luca and like trailers and stuff. Like not that long ago, like half an hour ago. And I'm not that interested because honestly the characters look like they're straight out of those stupid Grubhub ads.
they do,
They
don't
look-
they? Now that I'm thinking about it, they have
look-
that animation.
They look
to them.
exactly like them. I feel like they're gonna start dancing like da 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 da.
They might as well be, right?
So those are like the original movies that are coming out this year, but we're also gonna get a bunch of kind of fan service movies, and I got a whole list of them here. So first off, something that's out now: Godzilla vs. Kong, Battle of the Kaiju. We've been wanting this movie for a while, and I think we got one like 100 years ago or something.
What, the Godzilla vs. Kong?
Yeah,
Yeah, there was one. What was it, like the 60s? Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe it came out. It was
half a century ago.
And it wasn't. And of course, it was the very
Black and white.
puppet-esque
Yeah.
monsters. But now we've got CGI that makes it look so much better.
I'm excited for that movie, and apparently it's been doing pretty well with critics and audiences. So
I haven't seen it yet, and I haven't seen who's won the fight.
That's more than we can really say about the 3 movies leading up to it.
Yeah, so far so good for this movie.
Yeah, Cruella coming May 28th to theaters and Disney Plus.
Yeah,
a Cruella Deville origin story featuring Emma Stone.
Yeah, that one's. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
one.
I think she's a good actor, and I think that was an interesting choice. And actually seeing her in like the trailers,
Yeah,
and
it seems very interesting.
she actually seems like she'll do good.
And she's really embracing the original Cruella, kind of. It's not like she's making a whole new character.
I don't
out
know
of
about
it.
that because these Disney movies that actually feature the villains as the main character, like Maleficent, they make you like sympathize with the villain.
Yeah.
In Maleficent, I get it, but this one we're talking about the
Yeah, we're talking about
the
evil
dog
Cruella
skin.
Deville. Yeah.
We're talking about the dog killer here.
Yeah, Cruella Deville. Yeah, is there really any? There's no way that there's any sympathy we should be giving to Cruella Deville after all that.
I guess we'll see. I guess the movie could probably be fine, but the characters I'm a little worried about.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens in that one.
Space Jam: A New Legacy coming July 16th. Man,
I grew up watching Space Jam, the original.
Jam. The Space Jam was such an underrated movie. Everybody was saying how stupid it was, but yeah, like that's the point.
It's the Looney Tunes.
It's
of
the
course
Looney
it's gonna be
Tunes.
goofy.
Of course it's gonna be stupid. And Michael Jordan, man, he's not an actor, but I mean,
He definitely did a pretty decent job.
He did a good job. This one's going to be with LeBron James.
Yeah.
And I've seen the trailer for it. It looks like it's going to be pretty good.
And it's not even just the Looney Tunes now. They're bringing in a whole bunch of Warner Brothers properties. Like you see King Kong and...
Oh, yeah, I did see some of those.
You see King Kong, and
that.
I think there's supposed to be a Pennywise cameo, Pennywise the Clown. A bunch of Warner Brothers properties are coming into this, so there must be a huge multiversal rift that happens here.
No, I don't really care about basketball that much or anything, so I don't really have any commentary on LeBron James other than, what he's recently said on Twitter. I'm not going to get into that right now. This is about movies, not politics.
Exactly.
So next is 007, No Time to Die, October 8th. This was supposed to come out a year prior to its release date, at least. Just one of those movies that got delayed. My dad's been really bummed about it because he's a huge James Bond fan. We already got the song, though.
Yeah.
By Billie Eilish. Interesting choice, in my opinion.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, I'm not bashing or anything. I'm not a Billie Eilish fan, personally. But, I mean, definitely an interesting twist.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I didn't really see Sam Smith doing the last song, either.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Or really Adele. They kind of surprised me. I've heard the song. It's pretty good. It's all right. I guess we'll see how the movie goes. I don't know what they're going to do with James Bond in this movie, but we'll just wait and see.
Yeah, that's all we can do, really, is just wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't have much to say here. Ghostbusters Afterlife. I really don't know what this is about. It's coming
Me
June 11th.
neither.
Yeah, it's coming out June 11th.
Wasn't it supposed to have Bill Murray coming back?
I feel like I heard about that.
I thought I did too. I haven't seen anything about this movie for a
Yeah,
while, but
no,
I could have swore I heard something about Bill Murray coming back.
I think I may have seen a teaser for it, a very short teaser, and I've seen like the poster for it.
Yeah.
That's all I know. So I don't know much about this movie. It's coming June 11th.
I'm sure that's definitely a good fan service one, though.
Probably. If
Everybody
it's any
loves
better than the
Ghostbusters.
2016 one, then we should be good.
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick, a Top Gun sequel, coming November 19th. I haven't seen Top Gun.
I haven't either.
I need to see Top Gun. It's one of those
Isn't that the one with Tom Cruise in it?
Yes,
I think.
it's got Tom Cruise. I've made a vow to like go see some of these classic movies, and I have not yet seen Top Gun. I need to get on that. So I just wanted to include this in the list of like the nostalgic movies, but I haven't seen it myself.
Yeah, we have no nostalgia for it ourselves because we haven't seen the original Top Gun.
And like speaking of the ones I haven't really seen, I saw the first one, but I haven't seen the other two. We're getting Matrix 4 this year, coming December 22nd. Keanu Reeves is supposed to come back full force.
Yes, anything with Keanu Reeves has to be good.
Anything with Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
Yeah, John Wick 4. Let's get that coming out.
Yes, here's more Keanu Reeves right here.
Next, F9, the Fast Saga, Fast and Furious 9.
Yep.
June 25th.
They just released a trailer for that not too long
yes,
ago.
they
Maybe
did.
a week or so ago. Maybe 2 weeks.
It looks very cartoony in its action sequences. They're still going over the top.
Yeah.
But I guess that's to be expected.
I mean, they've done
It's
it
a
for all
Fast
the
and
other
Furious
Fast
movie.
movies, so.
I actually just got around to watching Hobbs and Shaw, and I actually loved it. It was really funny.
Oh, really? I don't think I've seen many of the Fast and Furious movies.
So the one thing I really remember about the trailer, well, actually no, I remember a couple of things. I know they're getting John Cena back as they're getting John Cena as the villain, who's like Dom's brother.
Oh, okay.
And they're getting they brought Hans back. Is that his name?
I don't even know.
The Asian guy who died in what was it, Fast 5?
Like I said, I haven't really seen the movie, so I wouldn't know.
No.
All I know about Fast...
I get the Fast movies mixed up a lot.
The only thing I know about the Fast movies is they have Vin Diesel in them. They're about cars, and it had Paul Walker in them before he died, and it was a very emotional thing. That's all I really know about the Fast movies.
Yep. Yeah, that's about it. We're getting a couple musicals this year too.
Yeah,
I think I might be forgetting a couple, but December 10th we're getting West Side Story.
Yeah, that's definitely one that a lot of people are probably going to be looking into. You know, it's a very original story. It's very classic.
I wouldn't say original. It's kind of based off of Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I know, but
but it is a classic.
There is an older West Side Story.
Yes,
out.
I did see it.
I saw it I saw it in school, maybe
I
7th,
did see.
8th grade.
I also saw it in school. I saw it.
It was for band class. I think
It was for band class.
We watched West Side Story.
We had just done like a pop songs concert for concert band, and we watched West Side Story as like the voted movie.
Yeah.
And I saw it. It was okay. I didn't
it was
love
alright.
it. It's not my favorite musical, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
The other musical we're getting this year, September 24th, is Dear Evan Hansen.
I don't think I've heard of that one. That's not ringing any bells for me.
I think it came out originally the year after Hamilton, and they actually
so Hamilton's still a huge deal. I have yet to hear anything or watch or do anything with Hamilton.
I freaking love Hamilton.
I mean,
but
I know they
even made a song that mixed together a Hamilton and Dear Evan Hansen song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what the Dear Evan Hansen song is, but they mixed it with this song, The Story of Tonight from Hamilton. Mm-hmm. So I guess I've yet to see the relationship between those two because I've yet to see the actual Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah.
But very fittingly, the year after Hamilton is released, Dear Evan Hansen is released both for the theater and for the movies.
Yeah, that'll be...
Hamilton movie was released in 2020. 2021, we're getting Dear Evan Hansen.
So they got to be linked somehow. We'll find out.
Oh, and I just remembered, there's another musical that's coming out this year. I didn't write it down, so I don't know the date, but I think they're making a Wicked movie.
Are they really?
I have not seen Wicked, but it's one of the. It's on my list.
I haven't seen Wicked, but obviously I know what it's about. You know, it's a very popular show.
Yeah, I know one song from it.
I'm excited to see. You know, that sounds like a very interesting one to see. Yeah. You know, like is it going to be a prequel to The Wizard of Oz? Technically,
it's a lot easier to. It's going to be a lot easier to see these stories when they're in movie format because looking for them.
Yeah, looking for them on Broadway is very hard, especially in the COVID times we're in.
Now, one more movie that's out now is Mortal Kombat.
That just came out not too long ago.
It is apparently not getting great reviews.
Really?
I still want to go see it, though, because I kind of followed the Mortal Kombat video games. I didn't play them, but I did watch through the stories, and I thought they were really interesting. I know my friends liked them a lot, so I kind of wanted to go see one with them.
Yeah. The only thing I really know from Mortal Kombat is fatality and get over here.
Get over here.
And I actually did go on YouTube and watch the scene from the new Mortal Kombat movie where Scorpion does the get over here. It's like, okay, how is this popular?
Yeah, I saw the trailers and I thought it looked pretty good. Yeah.
Get over here.
I honestly was wondering if they would go NC-17 with like the fatalities and stuff, but nope, just keeping it R.
I guess.
Speaking of gore, we got some horror movies. Halloween Kills, October 15th. Just another Halloween movie.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. I'm sure that's going to be one of those cheesier kind of Halloween theme.
Here's one I actually thought was out already. A Quiet Place Part 2.
This is what I thought too. I've seen A Quiet Place, and I'd seen that they were doing a sequel, and I'm thinking, when? I had seen a trailer. I
thought I saw the trailer like a year ago.
Yes, the trailer was out so long ago for A Quiet Place Part 2, and it's like, where's the movie?
Then again, I said the same thing about Free Guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we did, but at the same time, like, I watched A Quiet Place, and I was like, oh my God,
like, we already knew that A Quiet Place was like a popular movie. I thought this would be out by now.
Yeah.
Another horror movie, The Forever Purge, the 5th and final installment of the Purge series, July 2nd.
That's another series I have yet to even touch.
I actually did kind of watch through them, although they got really boring. I fell asleep through one of them.
Oh my gosh. How do you fall asleep during a horror movie?
I fell asleep during Jaws, man.
What?
Oh, yeah.
You fell asleep during Jaws?
My parents tried to show me Jaws. I fell asleep through it. Not even kidding. In fact, I fell asleep right before the climax. Like, as the climax was starting, like the final battle or the whatever, I fell asleep. And I've yet to go back and watch it.
So you have no idea. Man.
And finally, on the topic of horror, we got some superhero movies coming this year.
Yes.
Venom, Let There Be Carnage, September 17th. Yes. Venom 2. I didn't hate the first Venom movie. I thought it was okay. I thought Tom Hardy did a good job.
I loved Tom Hardy's performance. The one thing in the Venom movie that I didn't really like is that I don't think we got enough Venom. I mean, Venom didn't really show up till halfway through the film.
I mean, he was better than Spider-Man 3.
That's for sure. Yeah. I am not dissing Tom Hardy at all. Tom Hardy did an incredible job. I love the new Venom. It's how Venom should have been originally.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm excited to see more. And, of course, with Woody Harrelson.
I love Woody Harrelson.
Oh, my gosh.
I love him in Zombieland.
With just that little scene at the post-credit scene of Venom, you know, setting up the second film. Oh, my gosh. I'm excited to see what happens here with Carnage. I'm excited to see our first on-screen adaptation.
And this one's going to be rated R, so it's going to be very appropriate.
And it's directed by Andy Serkis.
Really?
Yeah, Andy Serkis is directing this.
Wait, does he actually have any directing experience?
He does. What movies has he directed?
I know he's acted in a lot of. He did Gollum in the Lord of the Rings movies. He did Claw in the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
What else did he do? He did Snoke.
He did Caesar in the Planet of the Apes. So I know he's directed a few films. I just can't think of them off my head. But yeah, Andy Serkis is directing this thing.
I could look into that later. Another comic book movie. We got Suicide Squad, or The Suicide Squad. Sorry.
I'm confused over. I'm very confused over this. Is it supposed to be?
I don't know if they're retconning the original.
Yeah, are they retconning? What's going on?
The DC movie universe is a mess at this point.
They're trying to be the MCU and they've screwed it up.
They've got 4 current live action interpretations of Batman.
Yeah.
They've got Yeah, they've got the CW's Batman. They have the DCEU Batman with Ben Affleck.
They got
They've got Robert
Pattinson.
Pattinson's Batman.
And then aren't they supposed to have Michael Keaton come back?
Well,
too?
they also, well, yeah, Michael Keaton apparently is coming to the Flash movie, but I think that falls in line with Batfleck.
Oh, okay.
And then they also have the Bruce Wayne from the Joker movie.
Yes, young Bruce Wayne that has yet to even become Batman. The Waynes, you know, they got killed at the end of the movie, didn't they? The Joker. Yeah. So we're just starting yet another Batman origin story.
And then I don't know, it ended a while ago, but I don't know if you would still count it as current Gotham's Batman. I don't know. It ended a while ago. I don't think it's coming back. I wish it would come back for like an actual Batman series, set in the same universe, because Gotham was a good show.
Really?
But anyways, yeah, we're gonna have like John Cena. Margot Robbie's coming back as Harley Quinn, so that's what makes it real confusing.
Yeah, that's like what's the deal here?
And
they got Will Smith again, don't they, for this one?
I didn't see him in the trailer. I don't think he's in it.
Maybe I'm thinking of
They've got a few other
one.
familiar actors. The guy who's playing the Polka Dot Man or whatever. I've seen him before. I don't know his name.
I don't either.
And then finally, Peter Capaldi. I know him from playing the Doctor, the 12th Doctor in Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
I don't know much about this movie though.
Me neither.
Black Widow. Finally,
yes,
I think they finally set a date that's not going to change.
And it's coming on
July
Disney Plus
9th,
as well.
Yeah, theaters and Disney Plus. I'm going to try to see it in theaters, just because I love that theater aesthetic, like I already said.
And yeah, plus with how Natasha ended up in Endgame, it'll be nice to see kind of her origin.
It'll be nice just to see her again.
It'll be nice to see her and see kind of what led up to her recruitment into the Avengers in the first Avengers film.
Yeah, coming July 9th. And September 3rd, another Marvel movie, and we just got a trailer for this like last week, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yes. I
thought the trailer was actually pretty good.
I was kind of, I mean, I liked the trailer, but I was kind of confused. Like, it just, for me, I guess it hasn't clicked that it's MCU yet. I mean, I know it's MCU, but I know, you know, we saw the Ten Rings back in Iron Man when he was captured, when Tony was captured, but I guess it hasn't really clicked for me yet.
I think we may have seen the Mandarin in that trailer. Don't quote me on that. I think it's rumored that Baron Mordo is supposed to come back for this movie. I would love to see Iron Fist come back for this movie. They want to reintroduce the Netflix characters back into the MCU. I think Iron Fist would fit really well into this movie.
Definitely.
I don't know how, but like the kind of martial arts style thing, the Asian martial arts style thing, I think Iron Fist would fit pretty well here.
And if there's no Trevor Slattery in this thing, I'm telling you what.
See, there was a Marvel one-shot called All Hail the King that starred the Mandarin. It was a few minutes long. It took place after Iron Man 3 when Trevor Slattery was thrown in prison.
Yeah.
And it revealed that there was a real Mandarin. So I would love to see Trevor Slattery again. I loved him.
Just for even if it's a post-credit scene in Shang-Chi, even after we meet the new, like the real Mandarin in a post-credit scene, you know, we see Trevor Slattery just like reacting to this stuff or whatever.
Hey,
like,
they gave us a Captain Falcon joke in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so maybe they'll give us a nod to Trevor Slattery.
Yes.
Although I really wish they would have had Sam say Falcon Punch or something.
Falcon Punch.
Anyways, getting off topic. November 5th, The Eternals. Disney Plus probably will be on that.
Yeah, a lot of Marvel stuff, new stuff. Phase 4 now is really getting open.
Yeah, we had nothing come out last year for the MCU, and this year we're getting 4 movies, and along with all those TV shows.
Yeah, so we're getting a lot of Marvel. It's a good year to be an MCU fan.
It is a very good year to be an MCU fan.
We've been waiting so long because of COVID. You know, Black Widow should have been out a long time ago. And
plus, all these TV shows are movie quality too, so it's basically we're basically getting like 10 movies this year.
So I mean, even though we've had to wait so long for MCU content, now it's coming out. You know, we had WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and now we're getting all these movies and we're getting all these shows, Loki, Hawkeye, all these
Ms.
other
Marvel?
shows. Yeah, Ms. Marvel. It's a good year to be a Marvel fan.
Yeah, we're getting like, I don't know, 8 or 9 basically movies this year.
Yeah.
Because the shows are basically movies. And that brings us to the last movie. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes,
Spider-Man
yes, I could talk for
3.
hours about this film.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what we don't.
I loved that teaser. The way they revealed the name of the movie
Yes,
was
and
really
that's the only
funny.
thing we have so far. And I've seen so many leaks, or I guess rumored leaks and conspiracies, and there's only a few things that are actually officially confirmed, like Alfred Molina coming back as Doc Ock, Jamie Foxx coming in as Electro, and of course people are saying, well, of course, if these villains are coming in, does that mean
Tobey Maguire
Toby
and
and
Andrew.
Andrew?
Yeah.
And Emma, there was even one I saw a while back about having Emma Stone and Kirsten Dunst come in as well. And it's like, I don't know about that.
Isn't Scarlet Witch supposed to appear in this movie?
I don't know.
I
haven't heard
thought I
officially.
heard a rumor.
I have a feeling with all this multiverse stuff that's going to be happening, I'm sure.
Perhaps Doctor
fine.
Strange will show up in it.
Yeah, I have heard that there is supposed to be like a Doctor Strange is supposed to cameo as kind of a mentor like Tony was in Homecoming.
Well,
But what's right, what's right, and what's wrong, we don't know yet.
Yeah,
it's a big mystery.
I got my own thoughts about this movie. They actually released some some early photos. They got a couple photos. They don't have any in the Spider-Man suit, but they've got the three friends, Ned, MJ, and Peter. Ned, who's the guy who plays Ned?
Jacob Batalon.
Yeah, he slimmed down. He looks great.
And he
Holy
does.
cow!
And I've seen. First of all, I know the picture. I know what the picture you're talking about, and it's rumored that picture is taking place with them in the Sanctum Sanctorum. Because of the dark eeriness of the background, they think that's the sanctum. But also, I've seen rumors that the reason Jacob Batalon slimmed down, I know Jacob has said himself it's for health things as well. Yes. He's supposed to be Hobgoblin, I've heard. But like I said, nobody knows what's official and what's not at this point. Tom Holland, nobody's saying anything.
I don't want spoilers for this movie. I'll just keep my own thoughts until I see it. I loved the last two Spider-Man
I might
movies.
have to. This No Way Home might be go to the theater for me.
Far From Home was real good. I trust they'll do a great job with this movie.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm excited for it.
I'm really excited. I'm stoked.
Yeah. So it is a very good year if you are an avid moviegoer. The reopening of the theaters is showing us a lot of promising releases this year. Looking at this list is just real nice. I'm really excited.
Yes.
Well, that about wraps up today's episode. Thank you for stopping by the Nerd Nest. What movie release are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to KSP first, and we'll see you on the next one. Gotta fly.